So greetings from Pennsylvania once again. We're down here in Bristol, Pennsylvania, kind of in the suburbs of Philly. And we're actually going to get our Exploring the Delaware Canal series going here again. I kind of did the intro to this series almost about a year ago. And I kind of got distracted and had some issues I was trying to figure out with this, especially with this first section of the Delaware Canal and how I was going to handle it. But we're getting that going here this morning. It's a chilly Saturday morning, April 20th. So yeah, suburbs of Philly, not my favorite place to be, to be honest. Right over here is the Delaware River. And this is where the start of the Delaware Canal begins. Yeah, so this is Bristol. Route 13 is just out that way. I think they call this the Bristol Marsh Preserve right here. But they have some stuff here for the canal. It's kind of cool. The Delaware Canal, 1834 to 1931. Because I read that it started in 1829, but anyway, it goes from Bristol, follows the Delaware River all the way up to Easton. That's pretty cool. 24 locks, 60 miles. I'm not sure you can read all that, but yeah, they have some pictures, or not if you can call them pictures, but there's one of the canal boats entering one of the locks. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Here's the mules pulling one of the canal boats. Not sure what this is. I guess it's another canal boat right there. But yeah, what's this? Oh, lock tender's house. All right, pretty cool. And here's another diagram for it. You can see the canal. You can see one of the boats in there. Is there a map? We're down here in Bristol. Has the locks. We're hopefully gonna get to lock number 4 today. I'm doing this section here from Bristol to Morrisville, but we'll talk about that in a moment. Then you go all the way up to Easton. And here's a look out at the Delaware River. It's a tidal river in this section. I'm pretty sure if you get to the canal, you came up through this area right here. And up this way would be the tide water lock, they called it. It wasn't a lift lock, it was just a lock that controlled water flowing in and out of the canal, because you know, as the tide comes in and out, the water levels go up. And locks 1, 2, and 3 were just up that way, but they're gone. They've been destroyed. You know, as soon as the canal was abandoned, you know, this area got built up. But yeah, I'm gonna handle this section a little bit differently. I kind of got hung up with some issues on how to handle this section from Bristol to Levittown. When I first introduced this series last year, I got some comments from people who were sharing some concerns with me about this section, about me especially just walking alone along the towpath trail. They have a towpath trail from here all the way up to Morrisville and then beyond then. But some viewers expressed some concern for me about this area. How, we are in the suburbs of Philly. Regardless of what you think of Philly, it's not the safest place in the world, to be honest. And I talked with some friends that live down this way. One of them I'm actually going to meet up with today, and they confirmed those concerns with me. Even gave me some personal experiences they had along the towpath trail. There are indeed safety concerns from this section. Bristol up to Levittown and up to Morrisville. It's just maybe not every single spot along the way, but there's definitely some concerns for a person to be walking alone by himself with camera. I don't think I need to say much more about that. So I debated for a long time what to do with that. Did I just go do it anyway, or how I was going to handle it? And yeah, so I've come up with a plan. So what I've decided is that I'm not going to walk this entire section of the towpath trail from Bristol to Morrisville. Once we get to Morrisville, I will bike those sections, all of it. Just like I said, there's safety concerns, and I'm just going to take that into account. But what I'm going to do is, here at the beginning, I'm going to stop at some places along the way up. I'm actually at a meeting with my friend Kathy from Rustic Ventures. I think her son's going to come along. We're going to take a walk to Lock 4. It's the only lock preserved in this section, so we're going to check that out. I'll just ask her to come along just for safety reasons, just to be on the safe side. And then once I get past there, I'll probably stop at a few other spots just to show you the canal as we go up that section. So I'll probably take you along with me as I drive a little bit too with my dash cam. But you may not like how I'm going to handle this section, but that's how I'm going to do it. But feels the best way to do it for me. All right. So that's it. That's the way we're going to do it. I thought about that way too much. But moving on, of course, once again, here is the Delaware River. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the boats would come up through here, and I think that first Tidewater lock was up, maybe more at that end of the parking lot. It's hard to tell these days, it's all gone. Right, like I said, when locks 1, 2, and 3 were up that way, but like I said, they're destroyed. So yeah, and you can't even see the canal in this section, because remember the canal would roughly parallel the Delaware River here, but through here it's been developed over. All right, so let's get back in the Jeep. Let's see what time it is. I gotta meet Kathy at 10, so it's not. Maybe I should just head up that way soon. All right, we might. Well, we'll see. Either head there or stop at one more spot where the canal actually starts. Oh, where what's left of it actually starts up again. All right. Oh yeah, like where did I park? It's up there. All right, let's head to our first location, and I think it's called Grundy Park or something like that. There's a name for you. I think we have time to head there before we meet up with Kathy and our son, Danny. It's not too far from here. Yeah, right around this area is where locks 1, 2, and 3 would be, roughly speaking. But yeah, you can see it's all built up here. All right, where in the world am I? There's Beaver. Don't think I'm in the right spot yet. Need to find Washington Street, but I think I'm turned too soon. All right, I'll get back to you. All right, we're gonna turn here on Jefferson. I did find Washington, but it was a one-way street, so I couldn't get to where I needed to go. But I think up here, yeah, there's some parking for the park. At least I think so. Definitely not my home turf here, to say the least. Yeah, up here it is. I think we'll just quick pop in. Right here, actually. Yeah, there's a sign there for Delaware Canal State Park. The whole towpath trail is a state park, really. But here's the canal. You can see it right there and right over here. Just a quick crossover here. Yeah, this is where it actually picks up again. Well, for the first time right here. We were down that way earlier. You can see it going that way. But that's our first look at the Delaware Canal. I gotta get to Kathy's house. I might be running a little bit late. All right, like I said, when I meet up with her, we're gonna head out, find lock number 4. All right, so I found Kathy's house, met up with her, and Danny's back here too. Who has the bear spray?
I have.
Kathy has the bear spray. Not for bears, but for other potential issues. But anyway, we're making our way down to the towpath trail, and we're gonna find lock 4. She's been here before at lock 4, which is probably the reason why I asked her to come along with me. So she's familiar with the area and all that good stuff. So, and Danny's gonna protect us from whatever else we encounter. So,
bears,
all right,
snakes.
Yeah, bears. So, yeah. So here's the canal. There's the towpath right there. That's pretty cool. You can see it on this side too. Truck coming. Yeah, wow.
You see what that does?
Yeah, still pretty clearly defined, unlike the Union Canal series, where it's almost always, it doesn't hardly ever looks like this. That's pretty cool. I was just talking with Kathy too about this, we're talking about the whole safety issue and stuff. Like, there's sections like this that might be perfectly okay to walk on, but scattered throughout the area, it's like there's unsafe sections. Primarily, there's different homeless encampments, which can make for dangerous situations. Not that every homeless person is a bad person, but I think you understand. So, and those spots tend to move around, so it's kind of hard to tell at any given time which spots are safer than others, so we're just doing it this way. Yeah, so we don't have to walk far at all. It's right up here. It's a pretty good condition too. Yeah, this one even has all the doors on it and everything. Of course, this was in operation much longer than the Union Canal too, so but there you go. That's where the barges would come in here. You can get down here carefully. Yeah, they even have the doors on here. They've probably been redone at some point, but yeah, those doors would open, they'd go in, these doors would close, and then they'd raise the water level inside the lock so the boat can continue on that way. Yeah, I'm not sure, some of this may have been redone over the years, because it looks a lot different than our Union Canal locks. But the Union Canal was abandoned in 1884, and this is not till 1931, so it's quite a few years difference there. Wow. Yeah, there you can see lock number 4. Like I said, 1, 2, and 3 are gone. This is the first one of the locks that we'll get to see. And like I said, even though I'm not hiking the whole section of the towpath through this area, I wanted to at least get to lock number 4. Yeah, there's a better look at the doors. Like I said, probably a lot of this was redone over the years. Reconstruction work. You can see other set of doors up there. There's a squirrel over there. Hey buddy, you visiting lock number 4? He's coming right on the... Squirrels are friendly in this part. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, lock still looks pretty skinny though. Yeah, I'm almost positive at some point work's been done to it, because that almost looks like concrete at the bottom. Much nicer stonework. But here it is. Yeah, these doors up here don't even open. Of course, the canal continues on that way. I think one of the homeless encampments is up that way, she said. But anyway, kind of a nice little spot here though, with all these trees. Just discussing about how much of this is original. There's always, I mean, there's here and there's newer stuff. Even probably this railing wasn't here either back then. So anyway, it's good shape compared to what we usually see.
Probably a good fishing spot.
Yeah. Alright, so that was cool. We got to see lock number 4 there on the Delaware Canal. And once again, thanks to Kathy for taking me there. And to be honest, like we did, even along that section, I didn't film it, but we did come across some, rather sketchy individuals, shall we say. I think I mentioned when I was there is an encampment just up from there, so it's just better be with a group of people. sit by yourself sometimes like that. So I'm grateful for her taking me there. Her channel, she has a YouTube channel, Rustic Ventures. I'll put it down. I'll try to post it up on the video there so you can see it. You can check her out. She's on TikTok too. Does quite a few TikTok videos. So once again, thank you, Kathy, if you're watching this video, and for Danny for coming along too. I told Danny's a big, tall guy. He's taller than me. He kind of looks intimidating. So anyway, we are headed up further. We're on, this is Route 13. We're heading north. Like I said, I'm going to stop at a few other places. Not really going to do much more like walking, but just kind of stop in a few places quickly and check out some sections of the canal. Alright, but I'm now looking for a Dunkin' Donuts. Not for anything to eat, but the canal is right behind Dunkin' Donuts. Up closer to Levittown. I think we're looking for the Levittown Parkway. The canal right now is on our left. On the left side of Route 13 here. If I have my bearings correct. Yeah, I just got my bearings right. The canal literally is, you see all these buildings on the left, the canal's literally behind those. If I look over, I can see it. Well, I can't see the actual canal, but I can see where it is. So we are still, even though we're driving, we are still following the Delaware Canal. It's literally probably like 50 feet from the road over there, even closer right now. Anyway, still looking for that Dunkin' Donuts. Actually, is this it up here? I feel like see a Dunkin'. Oh yeah, because this is the shopping. This is the big shopping mall that destroys the canal. The canal gets obliterated through here. Yes, I'm just walking back to the canal. Yeah, this shopping mall, the canal would have came right through here. We'll be able to see it right up here. I can see the towpath trail. Yeah, right here, as you can see the sign, Delaware Canal State Park. There's the canal again. As you can see, the towpath trail is over there, but the canal is not anymore. But yeah, here's the canal heading up that way. Once again, over there is, down there is Route 13. But just another quick little view of the canal. That's another thing that makes it difficult to follow in this area, because it does get completely obliterated in sections. Shopping malls and stuff like that. Alright, let's get back to the Jeep and continue on our way. Alright, so you got to see another little sliver of the Delaware Canal. We have veered off of Route 13 now. This is the old Bristol Pike. Looks a little sketchy back here. I think I'm looking for another spot to pull over, check out the canal. On Milk, we're looking for Mill Creek Road. It's one of the, there should be some parking there for the canal, the towpath. We'll see. It's near Falls Township Community Park. Doesn't look like a whole lot of people come back here on this road. It's not so busy anymore. Once you get off of Route 13, it's a little more, less traffic, less noise. Oh, that's Mill Creek right there. All right, I gotta turn around. Yeah, past the road. Right over here it is. So let's see if there's a place to pull off up here. I think this bridge up here is the canal. Part. Well, I guess there's still some parking here. Yeah, right here is the canal once again. Actually looks kind of inviting to walk down that way. And then on the other side of the creek you have the canal. Over there too you can see the towpath. Looks like it gets used pretty heavily. Walk down here just a little bit. I think there's a sign here too. Let's see. Yeah, Delaware Canal. There you can see one of the old canal barges. Those are the mules up there that are pulling it. See them there. Yeah. Yeah, from Bristol. Oh, here you see the elevation gain from Bristol to Easton. You can see all the locks. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful stone home here. Flowering trees. Trash. Anyway. It's beautiful. Yeah, it does look really inviting to keep going down that way, but I talked about it already in this video. Like I said, there's gonna be really safe sections, and then, anyway. The locals know a lot more better than I do. The sections that you should walk and which ones you shouldn't, so like I said, I'm just gonna let it go. Even though it's part of its calling to me to head up that way. But anyway, we're gonna hop back in Jeep and keep going. Find another place to stop. But you do get a really good idea of what the canal would have looked like back then too, because you notice when we do the Union Canal, you know, it's been abandoned for so long. There's trees growing all along the towpath, but here you can see there's no trees here because the boats would be in here and the mules would pull the boats through. We couldn't have any trees. It's all nice and clear. Gives you a much better idea of what it looked like back then. Because the canal looks much more canalish too. All right, let's get back. Naomi's waiting for us up there. We'll keep on going. All right, so we're gonna head back to the old Bristol Pike and keep heading north. I think from here we're gonna make our way to Morrisville, to a park in there. What's it called? Oh, the Williamson Park. And we'll try to find the canal there in Morrisville. Of course, the next section I do, we will start in Morrisville, and I plan on biking that section and the future sections. Things just changed very much once you get to Morrisville as far as safety issues and all that stuff goes. Not that, you know, there's any place you go, bad things can happen, but you know, in the suburbs of Philly, that safety factor, those risks go up exponentially. That's just the way it is. And once again, I'm just really thankful that Kathy came along with me. She's willing to set aside some time on her Saturday. She's busy. She's got a lot going on in her life right now. If you can think about it, her husband Bob is struggling right now health-wise. So if you're the praying type, you can pray for them. So, all right, onwards to Morrisville. Oh, we just crossed over the canal right there. All right. All right, we are closing in on Morrisville. At least I think I am. But I think I took the right road. Give me the country roads back home, or the drive around through the state forest dirt roads over this any day. Yeah, welcome to Morrisville. I think that's the Delaware River down there. Got some kind of a festival going on here. All right, but we are headed up to, what did I say, Williamson Park? That's a cool bridge. Man, it's been a while since I've been in Morrisville. I think when I filmed, did the video filming Route 32, you know, those exploring Pennsylvania highways videos. That's the last time I was in Morrisville. Just gotta find where this park is. I think it's just up here past Bridge Street. Yeah, it's over on our right there. Try to find some parking. And then we're gonna go and we're gonna go walk to the canal from here then. Because I think this is where I'm gonna park. Well, somewhere around here is where I'll park for the next section. Looks like they got a ball game going on over there. Alright, gotta find parking. Yeah, they got some music going on, some games. But we're gonna head up here, down Union Street to the canal. Yeah, so a lot different atmosphere here than where we were earlier today. But yeah. So like I said, this is where I might access the canal for the next section. We'll be on my bike. Lock 5 is to the north of Morrisville. Not sure how long of a section I'll do in the next video, but start planning that one. Yeah, so the trail should just be right up here somewhere. So maybe right here, I think it is. Yeah. Here's our trail. Yeah, so in the next episode we'll pick up here and head that way. If we had come from the other direction, we would have. This is where we would have ended up by having our discover Morrisville. Yeah, there's the Delaware Canal. You are here. Yeah, there's Williamson Park. That's where I parked. Alright, they don't really have any history stuff here, but that looks inviting heading up that way. So like I said, I think we'll park at the same spot probably and then make our way up there. Maybe we'll go ahead and just walk up this way a little bit today. See some geese up there and things like that, but I'm headed, after I've done this video, I'm headed to Bowman's Hill Wildflower Preserve. Always want to go there, so hopefully we hit it at a good time when a lot of the wildflowers are blooming there. Let's just go for a little walk up here yet. You know, once again, you just get a really good idea of how it looked more back then. The canal is just full of water. It's a towpath, it's all clear of trees and things like that. Yeah, one of the reasons the Delaware Canal is more preserved, it lasted longer. It wasn't abandoned until the 1930s, early 30s, but then not too long after it was abandoned, preservation efforts started right away. Oh, there's a red-winged blackbird. You can see some geese down in there. I think that purple, is that wisteria up there blooming? This is really nice. Very different feel to it out here. Hey guys. All right. Yeah. Maybe we'll walk up to this bridge up here, then head back. Oh, we got some more geese. Got some babies out there too. Check it out. Mom, dad with the little ones. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 little ones. They got their eye on me though. What's that guy doing? All right, it's pretty cute. All right, well, it was worth it already to come down this way. Rooster crowing. Got some ducks out there. Some more geese just flew in. Yeah, so here's that bridge I was talking about. I might actually just, I think, oh, there's a squirrel here too. Lots of wildlife. I think there's another well, can we go this way? Yeah, I'm just gonna walk out this way then, I think. Get back to where I parked. All right. See you in a little bit, Canal. But that'll be it then for this video, folks. I realize for some of you it may not have been exactly what you wanted. You might want to see me walk all of it, but we already talked about why I didn't do that. But yeah, Morrisville feels a lot nicer. So, not sure, but we'll be back here again to pick up the next episode. Hopefully that time we'll be biking down that way. It looks beautiful. All right, but thanks for coming along on this episode. Once again, thanks to Kathy for joining me, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.